Welcome to my life as an NPC. I am Scythe, and today is the Swedish national holiday, 6th of June. Well, 6th of June anyway, and 6th of June. And today I am going to do something I'm about to regret very much. This is my Pig Princess, which is a adult visual novel by the Swedish furry adult artist Scythe Capsule. And I don't really know much about the game per se, more than that it is a Swedish game. And for that reason, I thought it would be suiting to play it during 6th of June. Let's see here. My Pig Princess, an 18+ visual novel taking place in a kingdom where the pig girl Emily is the princess. You play as a human farmer in this light-hearted comedy adventure featuring plenty of adult content. Yes, so this is just on par with everything else I do on this channel, but something tells me I'm gonna regret this. So let's play the free version that is on ch.1-2, which is the first two episodes, first two chapters, sorry. Now, let's see what we have to do, what this is. Okay, so we're digging. Well, you're right, we're a farmer. Summer has started and my back's already killing me. It usually takes a few more months of hard work for my body to get this worn out. Maybe all the years of working these fields is finally catching up to me. I could really use a break. At least I'm well ahead of today's schedule. My car's all filled up. Now's a good time to take a breather and refresh. I worked as a farmer for as long as I can remember, and while it's hard labor, there's one upside. We can always sneak in a quick snack. The sun's really starting to burn. I'll grab one of these thick old cucumbers and find some shade. That tree over the hill is the only one still standing proud on my little patch of land. All the other ones were cut down for firewood or to make space for more farms before I moved here a couple of summers back. The large rock underneath has been my go-to spot for a while now. There's always a chill breeze and plenty of shade. But best of all, the view is incredible. And it is. I mean, no, that's not true. I would not love to live like this. But if I were to travel somewhere, this would be an amazing thing to see. That great castle over there is Hoghaven, where most of my wares are sold to, and the reason a lot of farmers like myself come here for work. Pigs have a great appetite and love to buy in bulk, and who can blame them? These farmlands produce some damn good veggies. I bite into the freshly pickled cucumber and gulp down what's mostly water. That's good. You'd think I'd get tired of the same old produce day in and day out, but anything tastes good when you're thirsty and aching all over. Ah, my eyes! It's on a shield or an armor, I guess. What the hell was that? There's some sort of big reflective ball moving in the distance. Must be a piece of shiny metal being transported or something. A very happy pig guard. Oh, wait a minute. It's got legs. It's getting closer. It's one of those pig guards from the castle, and a big round one at that. I've never seen one taller than me before. Pigs tend to be on the shorter side. What's he doing way out here? What's he doing way out here? Oh, there you are! Is he talking to me? Hello, hello! Hope I'm not disturbing you. He grips and adjusts his struggling belt, and the heavy armor creaking as he moves. The name's Billy. What's your name? What is my name? Type it and press enter. Well, his name is Billy, but I guess I am... Scythe is a great farmer's name, which works here because Scythe is the tool I use when farming. Well, Scythe. Hello, I'm Scythe. Oh, pleased to meet you, Scythe. I give him a little nod as I finish my snack. Oh. Nothing's better than the sound of a crispy cucumber. Fresh ones I hit the market later today. I can't wait. Hold up. Billy freezes for a long moment. You're a cucumber farmer? Among other things, sure am. Whoa! What else? He seems very impressed for some reason. Potatoes, tomatoes, lettuce, and a whole lot of carrots. Carrots are the best! And how the hell is the farmer moving with his mouth? I just saw it. Let's see here. Yeah, I didn't realize it before, but his face is... The helmet is moving with his face. Carrots are the best, especially carrot cake. Oh, I need to try it sometime. You haven't tried carrot cake? His voice turns somber for a moment, and a little sniffle escapes his helmet. You know, I really appreciate you and the other farmers for your work. Working so hard day in and day out. Your resolve is beyond remarkable. If I had all these fresh veggies around me, I'd... Oh crap, I almost forgot. I'm here by royal order. There are some things you need to clear up. This sounds bad. No need to turn pale, you're not in any trouble. Once you answer a few questions, you'll be free to leave. Pinky promise. Pinky promise. That's not something I'd expect to hear from a guard. Actually, and neither is his generally gentle demeanor. He seems really harmless and speaks his mind very bluntly. That's odd. It looks like he isn't carrying any weapons with him either. If I was in any real trouble, he'd surely be armed. Wait, why is he looking for me in particular? So what do you say? Ready to come along? Can you explain what you need me for? Sure, I need a break from work anyway. Lead the way. Fine, but I better get paid for lost work hours. Jeez. Yeah, I would prefer... There we go. Yeah. And I would say... Maybe you should use the cursor. But I prefer to use arrows. And with that, I would say it's a bit too subtle which choice you're making. I almost thought that it didn't work. But can you please explain what you need me for? Like I said, I've been ordered to bring you in to clear something up. I can't say much more than that. Sorry. That sounds pretty bad. I'm telling you it's not. Trust me, bud, I wouldn't allow such a dedicated farmer to go out of business. Or carrot cake supply might run low. I don't imagine I have a choice either way. Even if Billy lets me go for now, they'd surely send backup if I'm some sort of person of interest. And if so, they'd likely be armed and with an attitude. I got to trust Billy and hope for the best. Okay, lead the way. Great! Billy takes the lead and wiggles along at a leisurely pace. Oh, that's cute. As I follow him, he pays more attention to flowers and butterflies than making sure I'm keeping up. I feel like my heart should be racing, but Billy's carefree attitude coupled with the pleasant weather sets me at ease. If this is how he treats a royal order, I really wonder how he'd treat a routine patrol. Oh, these pigs look a bit gruffer around the edges? Something like that. We finally arrive at the gates. At one of the gates. I carried stuff here from the farm a few times, but never stepped foot inside. That was fast. Time sure flies when you're in a good mood. Now just look friendly and don't fidget too much and we'll be let in, no problem. Alright. Good. And stay close so they know you're with me. I'll give Billy a nod and we quickly approach the guards at the gates. And I don't know why I chose to give Scythe this kind of brooding royal tone. I'm not sure if that is what it is, but that is what came naturally to me as I was starting to read. Hey, Per! Right, I did talk to Cyan Capsule, and he said a lot of the names here are Swedish names. So it's not Per, it's Per, which is a very common Swedish name, I think. Billy, not so much. How's it going this lovely day? Billy. Per looks like an average pig guard, and his arm then a bit shorter than himself. Than myself. Sheesh, I could not read that. He's sweating profusely. You know how this damn spot gets in the summer? You know how damn this spot gets in the summer? Sun's turning the summer into a bleeding oven. I really don't understand how you keep your visor down all day. I'm drowning in my own sweat. Safety first, Pat, like I always say. Pat grumbles quietly with his eyes closed. I wouldn't call that constant heat strokes very safe. Anyway, I'm bringing Scythe here into the city. Billy puts a hand on my shoulder. Aye. Hey. What the? There's some lovely human. I didn't see you there. Perry looks uneasy for some reason. Remember what Billy said and put on a wide smile, trying to look as friendly as possible. And what's the reason for this, Billy? Bringing a human into the capital. I might have to check with some higher up before letting you through. No need. This is a royal order from the very top. Oh, I see. Well, if that's the case, just stroll on in. Patty grumbles again. Just make sure this doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. What's that supposed to mean? Of course not. So I'm gonna try and give myself my normal voice that I usually do for the main character. Even if this, I always say that I'm not the main character at the end of every episode. And hey, Scythe was it? That's right. Sorry for the unprofessional reaction. He's getting to me, and I'm not sure a human ever passed through these gates before. No worries. Really, how long have you been working this post? Ooh. Well, he did say don't... I don't think this is a bad decision, but it's interesting to see how long he's been working here for. Really? How long have you been working this post? Give or take 15 years now. 15 years? You've never never let a human through? Or had one asked to be let through? Correct. Huh. Ooh, now you're both making it sound like I'm part of a big event or something. Oh, maybe Percy's just too busy dozing off in the sun to register who comes and goes. Very funny, Billy. Now move along and let me suffer in silence. Enjoy your stay, Scythe. Thanks. Have a good one, Pad. Have a good one, Pad. You too. And stay out of trouble. Pad steps aside and we hurry on through. I'm finally about to see the inside of the castle for the first time. Oh, right. So here we got a pig, and a bull. Pear and... yeah, exactly, Pear. That's why one of the reasons why I didn't read his name as Pear. Pad. And cherries. Whoa! This is really buzzing. The smell of freshly baked bread and pastries fills my nose. The castle walls look even bigger from the inside. There are houses everywhere, with some built directly into the walls. It seems the majority of the population consists of pigs, but I can see a few other animals too. Like a huge bull carrying crates around. They're probably full of produce from one of the neighboring farms. Right. I do know of this character, well, I've seen her, I mean. But I did not know she had eggs and was walking them, strolling them. A chicken lady appears to be wheeling her eggs somewhere. Compared to the farm, everyone's got fairly clean clothes here. Feels sort of rugged with my patchy dirty overalls. But if Per's correct, humans really are such a rare sight around these parts, it's not gonna be my clothes that draw people's attention. I'm not getting a whole lot of dirty looks though. Maybe the guards are just taught to be extra cautious. If that's the case, then Billy must have missed the class. That class. We stop behind a big fountain and Billy exhales. Now we're almost there. Just need to enter that building to the right and to the other side on the other side of the fountain. Sweet. Now, before we proceed, I'm gonna need you to wear this. Right. I'm guessing humans are not allowed in here, or maybe not even allowed into that church. A guard helmet? Yes. I tried to find one small enough to fit someone a bit less wide. This is the best I could find. Why do you need me to wear that? Billy, are you up to something? Not at all, I'm just trying to complete my task. I think this will maximize our chances of success. Pat is a nice guy, but you saw his reaction. Some guards here can get a bit, well... But would there really be a problem if you have a royal order like you say? You're right, there shouldn't be any issues. But wear it just in case. This is really fishy, but so far Billy's been nothing but nice to me, and Pat didn't question him further once he heard his explanation. I just go along with his plan. So, you got any questions before we enter? Nice it, isn't it? Tell me about yourself, tell me about the city, continue. Tell me about yourself, Billy. Billy Big Boy. Tell me about yourself. Sure. Summer is my favorite season of the year. I just love all the pretty flowers and bugs. It gets a little sweaty, but there's a lot of tasty things to drink to cool off. I personally really adore apple juice. I told you earlier how I love carrots. They're my favorite vegetable. That said, I don't really like carrot juice. I'd prefer something much sweeter to drink. I really like carrot juice though. I used to like it far more when I was younger, and now it's like I can go with or without it, but still enjoy it. Sweet drinks are great, and there's so many good choices. Hot chocolate is one thing making the winter tolerable. Very true. Billy is very true on this. Chocolate is great, and warm drinks are so cozy on a cold night. He just keeps talking about food. I was curious about how you got into the guard work. You don't really strike me as the type. Oh. My family has been in the military for generations, and I was always big for my age and told to protect the smaller piggies. So going on to become a guard seemed like the perfect fit for me. And best of all, military life comes with free buffet thrice a day. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The one thing that that's lacking is a good dessert speed. I just buy some with the money I make. And he's back to talking about food. Tell me about the city. Tell me about the city. Sure, this is Hagahaven, the capital of this great kingdom. The city is well known for its import of various wares from all over the world. And the farmland just outside the gates provides us with a constant supply of fresh produce. Oh, we know that much, right? But you know all about that, being one of the great farmers. I know the sight of endless farmlands all too well. It's one thing I've always wondered. Why is the city so heavily defended? The gates are massive with lots of guards, but things seem pretty peaceful outside. This city was originally just a small fort built right before the Wolf War started. But the location turned out to be ideal, and the fort quickly expanded into this thriving city. So the emphasis on defense has been core to this place since the very beginning, making it a real safe haven for us hogs, just like the name implies. And never do. Thanks for telling me. The Wolf Wars finally ended just before I was born. They're the main reason why humans ended up spread thin all across the world. Ooh. Humans are the minority, essentially. And continue. That should be it. Great! Now let's see how this helmet fits. It's a bit bigger. Perfect! We're brothers in arms now! This helmet is way too big for me. There's a ton of empty space all around my head. I imagine pigs need some space for those thick necks, double chins and big jowls. The eye holes are a good distance apart, so I can still see, but my eyes are so far from the holes that my vision is limited. So you go first and I'll have you back, and I'll have your back, Scythe. So you go first and I'll have your back, Scythe. Let me do all the talking and we'll get through in no time. Oh, and one last thing. If anyone asks you any questions on the way, I'll tell you what to answer like this. Billy pokes me with his finger. 1 tap means yes, and 2 taps means no. You got it? Okay, that sounds easy enough. Billy inhales deeply and holds it for a few seconds before exhaling. Well, alright, let's do it. I slowly waddle my way toward the building to my right, making sure the helmet doesn't fall off. Hey, this is big helmet. We're right by the door and I can see the flight of stairs inside. Morning, Billy. Hey, Lars. Another guard shows up and he's got a big smile and a friendly tone to his voice. Friendly tone, okay. And who's this? New recruit? Sure is. Billy pokes my back, urging me to say yes. We're lying right off the bat? Yes! Lars reaches out to shake my hand. Well, what's your name, recruit? Billy taps my back a single time again. Yes. Your name's yes? Shit, I don't know what to do. Billy taps my back twice. No! Then what is it? Fuck you, Billy. Billy pokes my back a lot of times. Scythe will quickly make up a new pig god alias name. Well, Scythe is a good name. Let's go with Scythe. I'm Scythe. Ah, nice to meet you, Scythe. I reach my hand out and gives it a firm, eager shake. It's been a while since we had a new recruit in this district. Welcome to the team. Thank you. Other than Billy, there's just a bunch of jaded old-timers around here. Absolutely. It's his first day, so I'm just showing him around the city. Uh-huh. I remember my first day as a guard. A lot to take in for sure, but you'll get the hang of it in no time. I don't know what Billy was so worried about. Lars is about the same size as Pat, but all around more pleasant. I don't imagine he'd react much worse to me being human. I was just about to give him a tour of the royal quarters. Oh, I see. Go right ahead. What are those footsteps? Oh, Lars is not happy about this. Billy and Lars both tense up as they get closer. How massive is this pig? Oh. What's going on here? That's by far the biggest pig I ever seen. He's gruff and reeks of alcohol. Good morning, Rolf. Billy, Per, Lars, Rolf. Morning, Uncle. He's Billy's uncle? That explains his size.
So, who the hell is this?
He motions towards me. This is our latest recruit, Scythe.
We're recruiting Twigs now. Where's the rest of his armor? I bet I'd flatten him.
I'm quick and nimble, I don't need armor. I haven't had breakfast today, and that's why I'm looking but thin. You're not carrying your full armor either. Yeesh. Do not antagonize him. I haven't had breakfast today. That's why I'm looking a bit thin.
Looks like I haven't had a plate of breakfast your whole life.
He's from outside the city, so he hasn't had a chance to bulk up yet. Not everyone has access to buffet 3 times a day like us guards.
Back in my day, you needed some damn muscle and toughness to be a guard. I'm trying to find a voice that doesn't turn my throat. Wasn't just an easy gig for free grub.
Rolf takes a drink from his heavy mug.
And this fucking heat, I'm gonna need another beer.
He downs it all in one big gulp, spilling beer all over his neck and chest before belching loudly. Well, that does it.
You boys better get in this one up, or I'll do it myself. You boys better toughen this one up, or I'll do it myself.
As Rolf walks past me, he smacks the butt of his keg against the side of my helmet. Ow! My brain rattles and I do my best to stay upright. Now I see why this helmet might have been a good idea. Well, now, sorry about that, Scythe. Don't worry about it. Do you have any Ipren though? Alright. And hey, you still got a tour to look forward to. Hope you enjoy the sights. It was nice meeting you. Nice to meet you too. See you later, Lars. See you later, Lars. I follow Billy as we stumble our way up to the stairs and down a few hallways. We're finally here. Now, let's get this off. Yaka. He lifts my helmet and exposes my sweaty forehead. That was damn scary back there, Billy. You should have told me about the whole new recruit angle. If I knew I could have prepared better. I panicked. I'm a terrible liar, so I just went with Lars assumption. Sorry. It is very difficult to go with Swedish R's in an English-speaking game. At least Uncle Rolf didn't find out about you being human. He doesn't seem very welcoming to new people. Well, he's a little old-fashioned, is all. Spending most of our life in the military will do that to you. I see. But hey, all in all, we did pretty good back there. Billy holds up his hand for a high five. Yeah. Our hands clash with a satisfying crack. A slap would have been better. Oh yeah! But enough celebrating, it's time to get you to your destination. We're going in here. He points towards the ornate door. Just make sure to be polite, no swearing or naughty words, and Billy gives me a quick pat down, shaking his dirty hands, shaking the dirt and dry mud out of my overalls. And you're all good. He opens the door before circling around and pushing me through. We're here. Oh wow, this room is so pretty. And here's Emily. And so is she. Well, I'm gonna say this right out. Pigs, not really anything I enjoy, per se. More of a canine, feline thing. Whatever. Furries, we have our special interests, I guess. But it's all a fantasy. Whoa, you really found one! Yes, you know I always deliver, princess. You sure do. You sure do. I knew I could trust you with this. You can leave you on a well-deserved break now, Billy. But princess, I don't think I should leave you all alone with an outsider. Oh, it's fine, Billy. I just wait outside and I'll show you, and I'll shout if I need you. And I'll shout if I need you. And guess what? I just told the granny to bake you your favorite thing. Carrot cake. It should arrive right outside the door in just a minute or so. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. Oh wow! You're the best, princess. I'll be right outside. Billy bolts out the room with the excitement. Talk to you later, buddy. The door slams shut. She steps a bit closer. You're not as tall as I expected. What did you expect? Neither are you. I'm pretty tall. And what did you expect? I've never met a human before, so I wasn't really sure. I was guessing maybe 8 feet or so. And overflowing with muscles. There's a cucumber here on the nightstand. That is usually reserved for something else, and we both all know what kind of game this is. So we'll see what how that cucumber thing comes in handy. Oh, how rude of me! I'm Emily. Nice to meet ya. Meet ya. She has a very... I don't know what dialect this is, but she's very relaxed. Sorry for the late introduction. What's your name? If humans have names, that is. Introduce myself with a handshake, introduce myself with a bow. We are still an uneducated farmer. We are going with the tropes here. We do have names. Mine's Scythe. I present my hand and Emily begins reaching for it. Scythe, huh? Gosh, that's not as crazy as I thought. Unless you got some funny way of spelling it. I know what's that's like. People spell my name wrong all the time, you know. It's Emelie. Emily. Her hand finally grips mine with a gentle squeeze. It's small and soft with dainty manicured fingers. I'm a little self-conscious of my calluses all of a sudden. Uneducated farmer. I'm a farm boy myself. I get to do this drop. I gave her hand a gentle shake before letting go. I hope being brought here wasn't too big of a disturbance. It's okay. I'm just really curious what this is all about. I tried to ask Billy, but all he said was I needed to clear something up. Well, see, I need a human to clear something up for me. Any human would do, but it seems you're the only one in the whole kingdom. Really now? So without further ado, the big question I brought you here to answer is... Here it comes. I really hope I'm not in trouble. Just what exactly are toes? That is so stupid. Grab the piggy by the toe, or whatever, how that goes. Well, these, but on your feet. What? You don't know either? Gosh. No, wait. Are we thinking of the same thing? Toes? Yes, toes. I read something humans have, but what exactly are they? Oh, well, they're kind of like fingers, I guess, but for feet? What? That's weird. Can you grab stuff with them? She looks down toward my feet. Why would you be wearing shoes if that's the case? To protect them? These toes are very private. Humans only show them to people they really trust. Oh. No, I'm going with the straightforward one here. She's cute, but let's not be foolish here. To protect them. Stepping on a hard rock hurts a ton, and if you step on some rusty metal or something, you could get an infection. That makes sense. So, you got me all curious now. Do you think you could show me these toes? Is the princess really asking to see my dirty farmy toes right now? This day just gets weirder and weirder. I'll do what she asks. She seems extremely curious for whatever reason. Sure. Give me a second. My back cracks strangely as I bend over. Let's just get these off. Oy vey, these are very human feet. Yeah. Let's hope she doesn't want to smell them too. There we go. They really are like fingers, but extra stubby. You got 4 hands, mister. Wait, does that mean humans have 4 arms? Is a leg only a leg if it ends in a foot? If you had feet for hands, would your arms be considered legs? Her mind is racing. So now I know toes are just foot fingers. Creepy! What kind of feet do you have then? Don't call them creepy, I bet your feet are creepy. What kind of feet do you have then? Well, you have cloves. No, what's it called? Hoofs. What kind of feet do you have then? Normal ones. But they are actually called agro something. Yes, it's called that they are ungulates, which means that they are walking on their toes, very specifically on the tip of the toes. Humans walk on their feet, and then we have felines and canids that essentially walk on the not the entire foot. There's a big part of the foot is raised above the ground, and then we have ungulates, which walks directly on the toes. So that's what what Emily have. Ungulate foot. Okay, have a look. Who needs toes when you have? Emily proudly steps out of one of her high heels. Hooves! And because it's a furry adaptation, it probably looks different. I already knew that pig feet looked different. Aren't those toes 2 on each foot? No, these are cloven hooves. Pig hooves generally have 2 nails at the front. Some have 4 in total, with 2 extra nails around the heel. Horses, on the other hand, don't have nails. They just have 1 big chunky hoof at the front of their feet. That's confusing. Huh. I guess you as humans use different words for this stuff. So, what do you think? Perfectly normal feet, right? I guess they're kinda cute. They're totally creepy. Ooh! No, let's be nice to her. She is cute, so she's kinda cute. And I hope we don't walk into some kind of foot fetish thing going on here, because I do not enjoy that. I guess they're kinda cute. Ah, thank you. Wait, now I feel bad for calling yours creepy. I kinda wanna know what happens here. They're totally creepy. No way! Yeah, I like that better. Maybe they are kind of creepy. I shouldn't have called your toes creepy. I guess we're just different. And you know, us piggies have something else that I don't think humans do. A tail, a snout, tusks. Oh yeah, and what's that? Emily does a quick spin. A tail. I already knew pigs have a little curly tail. What's surprising is just those curves. I thought the dress was revealing before, but the backside is even more so. So what do you think? Cute, right? Emily bounces a little in place to make her tail wiggle, in turn making her butt bounce up and down on the form-fitting dress. My eyes remain fixed to her as she jiggles. My eyes remain fixed as her My eyes remain fixed to her as she jiggles. Those eyes are sort of moving too. Oh, yeah, yeah, wow, that's such a cute tail. My voice cracks and I swallow hard. Emily turns around again. Now we're even. You taught me something, and I taught you something. I nod, hoping she doesn't notice the beads of sweat forming at my brow. In my head, her buzzes keep bouncing and bouncing. For sure. Whew! Now I don't feel as guilty for having such a silly question. Wait, you never told me how you got the question about toes to begin with. Wait, you never told me how you got the question about toes to begin with. Oh, well... Okay, don't tell anyone. I've been reading this book that just came out. It's gotten super popular here in the kingdom. Everyone's reading it. Well, all the ladies at least. What's it about? I guess you can have a peek at it. Yeah, there we go. Humane hunk. Emily picks up the book from her bed and hands it to me. In but a single winter's night, one sweet stray pig girl goes to... Blah, 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 blah. From award-winning author... something Blomberg. So here it is. Rita Blomberg. What? Humane hunk? This book looks interesting. Rita Blomberg, is that a real person? I have to know. Nope, just a bunch of old people. Let's read the synopsis. I wouldn't be reading it if it wasn't for the fact that everyone else is. In but a single winter's night, one sweet stray pig girl goes from fighting for her life... that's what it says. That's about all you need to know. To fighting her most primal urges. Can she stay true to her vows? Will she succeed? You can hand me the book back now. Succumb to the flameless desire that her tall and swarthy savior ignites within her. The award-winning Rita Blomberg returns with another installment in the shudderly salacious Guilty Pleasures collection. She rips the book from my hands. Now, I know it might sound a little raunchy. Emily is blushing like crazy. Again, I'm only reading it because everybody else is. And this copy was sent to me straight from Rita Blomberg herself. She and I used to go to school together. We were besties, but she wanted to pursue a more creative career and went to study in a neighboring kingdom. I wish I could have gone with her, but I have my royal duties as a princess. So I have to attend these boring-ass princess classes. They're just the worst. Did you know there are 10 different types of spoon that a well-mannered young lady is supposed to use in a single dinner? Mom and Dad don't even use all the damn cutlery themselves. They just use your basics like any other pig. But apparently, when you visit other royal families, you have to be civilized and use the proper spoon. Ugh. I'm super happy Rita is successful doing what she loves, though. Her work really takes me to another world when I read it. Her eyes start skimming the pages. The story is actually pretty good once you get into it. The characters are compelling too. And I'm guessing this is what I sound like when I'm talking about the games I play to my friends. And you know, it's got pretty steamy here and there, if you know what I mean. I think I do. She starts blushing after only a few sentences. And you're saying toes are mentioned in the book? Right! This part here. So they're waiting out a snowstorm in this cave, and they huddle together for warmth and stuff. And so it reads. With his skin against her, sharing precious body heat between the both of them, you could feel the sensation gradually returning to his toes. That's it? Yes, and I got so confused. But now I get it. We spent the whole last chapter carrying her through the snow. So, poor guy's feet must have been frozen solid after all that. Now I can finally read on. Gosh, I just hate it when there's something I don't understand like that, even if it's just a tiny detail. It feels like I'm missing out on part of the story. This I totally do understand. When there's ever a word in English that I don't understand, I kind of have to pause the game and just look it up so I fully understand what it's about, and things like that. So I kind of do get that. Oh yeah, this is something I bought at a secondhand store. It's made from horn, and it's just awesome. Emily puts the book back down. Oh, and speaking of frozen toes, you can put back those shoes back on. You can put your shoes back on now if you want to. If they're prone to cold and all. Right. I bend forward. Phew, that all went smoothly. Let's get these shoes back on. Oh no, my back. Ah! Ah! I think I just threw my back out. Oh no, jeez, get over here. I didn't know putting on shoes was so physically demanding for you humans. Yes, and I'm just old. I bet trying to cram all those toes in there is tricky. I waddled my way over to her. I know my way around the back. Me and my mom massage each other's achy backs all the time. Is each other really one word? Can't be. Each other should be two words, right? That's the big downside of having such a massive breast. Emily cuts herself off mid-sentence. Just get those clothes off and I'll lie down on the bed and I'll get you all sorted in no time. What? It's important to completely expose the area you're massaging so you can work the muscles directly. It's the least I can do after dragging you all this way. I can't expose myself in front of the princess like that. I get in big trouble. I can't get down to my unders like that. No one is either, silly. If they're too tight, they could restrict blood flow to your lower back. Really? This is how it goes? I'll give you a towel, don't worry. I know I shouldn't, but my back feels like it's burning up more and more with every passing moment. Okay, let's do this. Emily throws a medium-sized white towel and turns around. I quickly dispose of all of my overalls and underwear before lying face down on her bed, flinging the towel back over my butt. Ooh, this is getting raunchy. She quickly hops up onto the bed and positions herself on top of me, placing both hands on my lower back. Her big butt squishes down on top of my own, small towel heating up between her thighs. Does where I'm sitting feel okay? Yes. Doesn't weigh on me. Doesn't weigh on where it hurts. Good. Then let's get started. She grabs the bottle of oil and pops the top off. She pours it out evenly across my back. Oil leaks down my sides, tickling just a little. I love this stuff. It smells really nice too. Setting the bottle aside, she starts to spread the oil with her palms. I can already feel some of the tension melting away under her touch. Anywhere else? Higher up and near my shoulder's blade kinda hurts too. Okay. She shifts her weight and leans forward. That is not how you're supposed to do that. That's totally her breast pressing against me. It's so incredibly soft. And the feeling of them smushed up against my aching back is like a warm hug. Up here, her hands move higher and higher, spraying the oil to my upper back. Those heavy tits roll back and forth against me with each movement. And I cannot believe I am reading erotica out loud on YouTube. Well, it's not on YouTube yet, but by the time you see it, it is. Oh, Lord. This is like a proper, what's it called? Smut in English, tantsnusk in Swedish. Does she realize what she's doing? Yes, that's the spot. Deep breaths now. Keep your muscles nice and loose for me, okay? Yes. I breathe deeply as she works through my muscles. That's it. Keep going just like that and you'll be good in no time. That's really starting to feel good. With Emily's weight settled on my butt, her every movement grinds my naked crotch into the bed. Cyan! Why? Damn, these sheets are silky smooth. Just relax. Her breathing matches my own, slow and steady. I'm not sure if she is really that good with her hands, or if I'm just distracted by the pillowy pressure at my back, but the pain is definitely easing up. Oh, yeah, that feels a lot better now. Told you I'm good at this. I suddenly realized something. The pain has distracted me from it up until now, but the feeling of her ass and tits grinding against me, these silky sheets, it's giving me an absolute raging boner. Emily sits back up. Glad I could help. Yes. That really did the trick. Thank you. Whoops. Nothing. Emily climbs off of me, and I spend a few moments thinking about the evil veggie-eating slugs that got my boner a bit. I think I got this under control. I turn around and sit on the edge of the bed. Oh, jeez. Since I got some oil on my dress too. What? Not only were her tits pressed up against me as I suspected, but oil soaked through her dress. The thin white fabric turns see-through and clings to her every curve. You can put your clothes back on now. I definitely don't have this under control. My cock's twitching again already. And the only thing covering my lap is this tiny towel. Your back muscles were so very tense and hard. Oh no. Oh my gosh, is that your... I'm so sorry, princess. No, it's okay. The massage was my idea, but... Gosh, I thought I'd worked all the tension out of you, but... It looks like you've still got a great deal left to release. Okay. Release? Yeah, sit still for a moment and I'll have a quick look. Really? Really now? I don't know if you're being nasty. You know, she's reading smut novels. She's being nasty. Oh, look! She ripped my towel right off. What are you doing? Oh, so damn bare. I mean, oh goodness. Yes, there's a lot of tension still trapped in there. Emily throws the towel to the side. My cock throbs, my foreskin sliding back to expose the head. Why am I reading all this? Cyan, you said this would be okay. I'm sorry, I shouldn't. I just won't go down. It just won't go down. No worries. Her eyes remain fixed on my tool. When this exposed in front of the princess. It's so wrong. A glistening beetle. No. I'm not reading that. They are getting very detailed here. I'll see you right after that. If you want to see this part, you gotta play it yourself, but I will be right back. And I guess we're back. She just applied the rest of that oil, and nothing seems to have happened. I feel awful, really. I just wanted to help you with your back, but it looks like all I did was send the tension down here instead. No, we did not. This is not over. as I expected, as I assumed. Yeah. And I am back, and let's see, you can see it, well, somewhere over here. The amount of time I had cut out of this video because... Oh, let's see this now. Yeah. That was a lot. And yeah, this is exactly what I was thinking about this game. This is a porno with a bit of plot. All the other games I've been playing is a drama with some porno to it. Very different in execution, and I was very well aware of that. But yeah, let's continue, I guess. That sure was a lot. It got all over my face too. Jeez. Sorry about that. No. I told you not to hold back, so don't apologize. Anyways, I'm one big gooey mess right now with all of this oil too, huh? Is it a good look on me or what? She looks both amused and embarrassed by the big mess we made, and I can't help but join in with her laughter. I could definitely get used to it. Well, you're pretty spotless by comparison. A little sweaty maybe, but all that oil's been absorbed into your skin. I made sure to get your entire load on me. I have to go clean up. You can join me if you like.
Emily!
You're so bad. A scream echoes down the halls. That's definitely Rolf, Billy's uncle from earlier. Oh crap!
Princess!
This is bad, put your clothes on! Hurry! Okay. I quickly put my clothes back on, followed by my shoes. Phew, my back's definitely a lot better now. Done! Now, what about you? Billy's voice can be faintly heard just outside the door. Oh, hey uncle! You want some carrot cake?
Nephew!
Rolf's right outside.
You brought a damn peasant through the gates. Directly into the royal chambers.
A metallic bonk is heard from the other side of the door. Right. I gotta hide fast. Emily quickly jumps inside a medium-sized wardrobe at the other side of the room, slamming it shut. Try to act like nothing's out of the ordinary. What? Why am I the one not hiding?
Don't worry, princess. I'm here.
Rolf barges right through the heavy wooden door. I quickly hop to the side as it breaks off the hinges and crashes into the bed.
Right. Where are you, Emily?
Rolf quickly scans the room before locking eyes with me.
Well, if it isn't Scythe. I knew something smelled rotten with you. New recruit my hair of fucking ass. Where have you taken the princess?
He takes a heavy step towards me. I didn't take her anywhere!
Not gonna talk.
He reaches behind his back. Blood.
I'll make your blood talk.
Blind with rage, he quickly lunges towards me with his massive axe. Rolf, stop! I'm in here!
Emily, is that you? Are you alone in there or are you being held captive? How many others are in there? They armed or not?
I'm all alone. You have to calm down.
But how do I know they're not holding a knife to your neck? I'm forcing you to say that.
Uncle, please! Scythe's a nice guy, you don't have to be so suspicious.
Then what's the deal with the fake name and guard helmet?
It's because I knew you have such a strong reaction to human in the royal quarters. Just take a few breaths and calm down.
You take one step closer and I'll flatter the other half of your goddamn head too.
Oh, okay. Billy looks in pretty bad shape. Wow, this can change everything. Billy, are you okay? Oh, thanks for your concern, buddy. Legs feel a bit wobbly is all. This is why you should always wear a helmet. But don't worry about me, Scythe. Just be honest about what happened here today and you'll be out of trouble in no time. I give Billy a nod as he crawls out the door. His advice would probably be solid if sneaking in and lying were the only issues at hand. But if Rolf finds Emily in a torn down dress covered in oil and cum, I'll definitely be done for.
What? Emily, why are you in the goddamn wardrobe?
I'm just changing clothes.
Inside the wardrobe?
Of course. You wouldn't want me changing in front of Scythe, would you?
Oh, well, of course not. Wait, why is he in here to begin with?
Oh, jeez, my throat. Because I requested it. He's my new personal assistant. What? And he has brought me this new dress I'm trying on. What? If it doesn't fit, he'll return it quick before closing time.
Assistant, eh? Your mother tried to get you one of them for years, but you never want to help.
It's because they've never been good enough. But Scythe is his best friend in the whole kingdom.
That doesn't add up at all. I bumped into Pat on my patrol and told me he just let Billy in with a human peasant.
Well, goddamn.
I realized this new recruit was on his way to your chambers. That's why I came running. Emily, show yourself right now so I know you're unharmed.
I'm basically naked in here. I'm trying to fit into this new dress, but it's too tight.
Fine, but at least show me your face.
Crap, that's not going to work. Her face is covered with cum. I'm not wearing any makeup. I can't show you my face like this.
Emily, no more games. Show me something.
There! Now stop interrupting me so I can focus on getting this dress on.
Okay, fine. But I'm not happy with us.
Rolf turns his attention back towards me.
Now, if Emily is right there and you're some sort of amazing assistant, then I don't think you'd be against answering a few basic questions you should know.
He grabs me and pulls me closer.
Now listen closely, Scythe. My vision isn't all it used to be. But up close, I only need one eye to see right through your lies on a twerp like you.
Oh, Lord.
If you answer my 10th question successfully, I'll be on my way. But get more than 3 questions wrong, and I'll have that skull of yours in. And I'll cave that skull of yours in. Or those would have been the rules if Emily had shown her face earlier like I asked. Or refusing to do so had made me uneasy. So you're only allowed 2 incorrect answers.
Crap, that's what I get for not showing any restraint.
Now, I'm ready to begin the questioning.
Let's start. Let's start.
Good. I haven't interrogated anyone in years.
Oh my god, my throat. These are things any assistant in the kingdom should know. I hope I've been paying enough attention. I hope I've been paying enough attention to get through this.
Let's start off easy. What's the name of this city?
I'm pretty sure of this one. Pig Paradise, a Sweden settlement. Hog Haven.
Of course. The best city in the best kingdom. This next one requires a visual.
Rolf pulls out a stick of thick paper sheets and pencil and starts sketching.
If you get this one wrong, you can't blame my drawing skills. I've done sketches based on witness descriptions for years now. A witness is all you have to go on and most of the time, so a good sketch is the fastest way to put scum behind bars.
He scribbles for another moment and raises the sketch mere inches in front of my face. Who's the princess? Here we go. Ah, okay. The pig to the right?
Yes, that is correct. I guess you're familiar enough to at least distinguish her from other piggies.
Which was a nice drawings.
Thank you. I'm pretty happy with them myself. Maybe I'll bring them back home and buy a nice frame. Oh, is this the voice I'm going with? Maybe. You're trying to flatter your way out of this?
No, I was just surprised.
Well, here comes the next question. A good assistant will do everything possible to save their client some extra time. One of these small daily tasks is to put on or remove the client's shoes. So what do the princess' feet look like?
Lord. I can't use the... yeah, I can do this. But these. Yeah. Like the left foot.
Yes. And stuffing them inside a pair of uncomfy shoes all day won't do them any good. As an assistant, it's your job to make sure your client's comfortable at all times. A good assistant also needs to be aware of what interests their clients have. And I see the princess have been reading a book recently. What's the name of the book in their bed?
Rolf's body is blocking me from seeing it. I remember it started with an H and ended with hunk. Horny, humane, or humongous? Humane. Humane hunk?
Correct. Not my kind of book from the sounds of it. Now, here's another visual one.
He looks down at his stack of papers once more and pulls out a wet red crayon.
Sometimes you need a good red to capture a bloody crime scene. This one will be quick to draw. Which of the following is a city guard symbol?
There we go. The left symbol.
Indeed. Every damn guard wears one on their chest. Well, except for me. With a thick eye like mine, any added layer of clothing just gets too damn hot in this weather. Okay, we're halfway through. 5 questions to go. God damn it, that is taking too much time. What's one of the princess' royal duties?
I think Emily said something about that. Attending princess classes, kissing piglets, waving to the public through a window.
Attending princess classes.
Attending princess classes.
Correct again.
I hate those damn royal classes.
Don't interrupt or I'll have to disqualify him.
Sorry.
But I don't blame you for disliking him, Princess. That old hag of a hog Helga gets crankier and crankier every year, and she was cranky enough 40 years ago when I was in school. So
he quickly sketches onto a new piece of paper.
What does the fountain outside of this building we're in look like?
Oh, this is absolutely gnarly. No, ew. Yeah, and it was not this detail. Me and Billy spent a fair bit of time out there just talking about the helmet plan. The middle fountain.
Correct. Our great savior Sarimner, who made the ultimate sacrifice for all of pigkind. Well, that's the story at least. It's hundreds of years old by now and makes some outrageous claims. I only believe what I can confirm to be true. And you got some more work to do to convince me you're some damn assistant. Now get ready for the next question. My nephew is one of Emily's favorite royal guards. You should know some things about him. What's his favorite vegetable?
Ooh, was it carrots? I can remember a few coming up in conversation. I believe it was carrots because you can make carrot cake. Carrots!
Correct. Carrot cake is his favorite thing, so carrots end up being his favorite vegetable. He never shuts up about food. Now, the last visual question. As an assistant, you must have gotten used to running in and out through the door to this room.
Huh.
So which symbol is on the princess's door?
The left door symbol.
Yes, the golden crown. Give it a real good punch to get the damn door open. Now, you might think you got a shot at a perfect score, but you have one last question ahead of you. The hardest of them all.
Oh crap.
How do you spell the princess's name?
Emily. Emeli.
Yes.
That's it. I got them all right! Rolf lets out a guttural grunt. He sounds pissed.
I can't believe you got a perfect score. Maybe you really are the best assistant in the world.
I sure am. He scuffs and looks to the wardrobe, suddenly speaking in a much gentler tone.
Emily, I'm very sorry I yelled at you.
I just wanted to make sure you're safe. I get it, but now that you have to clean your mess up. Yes, princess.
Guess I had to go get this damn door fixed. Hey, nephew.
Yes?
Follow along to the smithy. Might as well straighten that helmet out while we grab some new hinges for the door.
Good idea, Uncle. God damn. His voice was tearing at my throat here. Rolf carries the broken door out without acknowledging me. I'll come see you again later, buddy. You did good. Thanks for having my back, Billy. And good luck with the helmet. I give Bill a wave as he hurries out to catch up with Rolf. Hey. I listen carefully as their footsteps fade out into the hallway. I think we're clear. Are they gone? Are you okay? That was close. I'm sorry I couldn't be of more help. I tried finding some decent clean clothes, but I've been lazy with my laundry now that my parents are away. And you know, it was really dark back there. I got a fear of the dark, so I was freaking out a bit. You were freaking out? I'm pretty sure I almost got my head chopped off. I sound pretty silly when you put it like that. But I was really freaking out. I got really worried about you. Now we can't stay here much longer without a door. Anyone who walks by could see us, and I'm still a dripping mess. The passage is just down the hall and to the left. Let's go quickly before anyone comes by. I follow Emily down one of the hallways. Here we are. It's a workday, so the bath should be clear for a couple of hours. I have my own personal bath up in the tower, but we'll definitely get spotted running all the way there. Let's hurry on in. Emily quickly runs inside one of the rooms, leaving the door open for me. I hurry on inside. Ow, my ass. Warm steam blasts my face the moment I enter. I can't see anything. Just give it a second. I hear her voice right next to me as she locks the door before taking a step back. Well done, lady. Phew. Safe. Wow. She's completely nude. Don't stare like that. Sorry. It's okay. I did my best to rub the fluids off with my dress. Now I'm just waiting for the water to fill up so we can clean up properly. I'm really sorry about all that back there. Rolf can go a bit crazy sometimes, especially when my dad's out of town. How so? Believe it or not, but Rolf is the king's most trusted right-hand man. They go way back, and Rolf doesn't respect anyone else to the level he does my dad. Huh. He seems sort of aggressive and unhinged. He's an absolute dick. Unhinged. Dick is not the right word for it. He seems sort of aggressive and unhinged. Yeah. When my dad's here, he keeps Rolf busy with all sorts of different tasks and stuff. And in the downtime, they bicker. Maybe he just gets a bit restless when he left with nothing to do. But my parents should come back from their trip in a few days. I'm sure that'll roll Rolf back a bit. I would hope so. They're currently attending a royal marriage in another kingdom. It's considered good manners if the king and queen bring gifts and join in to spectate. I could join too if I really wanted to, but it's often really awkward. A lot of bachelor princess attend from the other kingdoms, and their parents always try matching them with me. That does sound awkward. Yeah, but I guess I get it. Marriage would join our families together, and they'd have access to our great army and farmlands. But most princes aren't interested in marrying a pig. They apparently find the idea sort of unflattering. So the other kingdoms are not pig-oriented. Okay. But a few years back, a skunk prince got very pushy. I think they have a similar unflattering reputation. How did it smell? I don't find pigs unflattering at all. Well, after seeing Rolf, I don't. That is simply not true. But Emily is not there. He's looking very fine. How did he smell? How did he smell? Hey, that's not cool. Those are the kind of negative assumptions that I'm sure they make about us piggies. How we smell weird and bathe in the mud and stuff. I did give him a little whiff though when he wasn't looking. And he smelled just fine. Unlike us right now. Ooh, nice, the water's finished. Ah, that's good. Emily does a careful little hop into the water, You just gonna watch? She gives me a shy smile. I swallow hard and undress before jumping in myself. The water is nice and warm against my legs, and I swiftly sit down on the fairly shallow bath floor. Oh, very nice music. And the water tap is an elephant. Adorable. This feels really nice. I don't know if I've ever taken a bath this warm before. I love warm baths. Even on the warmest day of the year, the ocean just doesn't get close. So far, I think I agree. But the ocean definitely beats scooping up snow and to melt over fire like we do in the winter back at the farm. That really does sound like a lot of work. Wait, speaking of work, you're like my personal assistant now. I give her a questioning look. Or that's what I told Rolf back when he asked why you were in my room. Oh right. I was freaking out and had to come up with a reason why he'd be changing clothes with you in the room. I hope you didn't take offense. Don't worry. It ended up clearing me in the end. And I don't think telling him the truth would have served me well. That's probably true. Well, do you want the job? What? I mean, you could go back to your farm right away if you want to, but I'd kinda like to hang out some more. She's asking me to be her personal assistant. I definitely want a job. Are you going to send Rolf after me if I decline? No, I definitely want a job. There we go. Woo! Ma will be really happy too. She's been pushing me to get an assistant for a long time. We have to think of a way to tell her how it came to be. While leaving out some of the details, of course. That's probably for the best. Speaking of assistants, I'm feeling super stiff. My shoulders got really worn out from carrying my heavy breast back when we, you know, and cramping up in the dark wardrobe just made things worse. It's only fair if I give you a massage after the one you gave me earlier. Just tell me where to focus my attention and I'll do my best. That sounds good. You can start with my shoulders. I put my hands on her shoulders and start pressing down. That feels nice. I can't say I've given many massages before. Let me know if you want something specific. I squeeze and rub your shoulders for a few moments. I think my shoulders are good now. And honestly, maybe that's just me, but I would still assume that a pig would be a bit bigger. Because pigs are fucking huge. Do you know how big they are? Jeez. You know, washing your back on your own back can be sort of tricky. Hard to reach the middle sometimes when you don't have any help. I'm on it. I move my hands down a bit. Ah, that's good. Being thorough when washing your skin is very important. But scrubbing your entire back is a bit of a chore. Are you thorough when you bathe? Not very, but I make sure to give my pits and private extra attention. Ew. I'm very thorough. I make sure to scrub clean all over. Yeah, I guess. Really? You were all a little dirty earlier. I'm a farmer. I literally work in the dirt. Oh, right. That explains it. If I were a human, I'd probably be way too lazy to clean in between all of those little toes. You get used to it. After washing her back, I rub my thumbs into the muscles around the shoulder blades. It's something she did back when giving me a massage. Oh, that feels good. This is a lot nicer than going at it alone. Maybe you can rub me down a little lower too. Emily stands to stands to stand up in the bath. Well, damn. Wow. Her big butt is on full display. I remember back when she showed me her tail and I saw those curves under her dress. But now it's all out in the open for me to see. Is there a problem? Oh, not at all. I move my hands to the sides of her butt. Yeah. This is going to be... You know what's going on here. You know where this is going to end up. And I am getting damn tired. I've been playing for almost 2 hours now. I will be right back. Well, let's continue this. I believe I got rid of 8-10 minutes there. And as I said, it's 1 a.m. right now. We laugh and take a few moments to clean up. And censor her. Finally, all clean. And my body really feels nice and relaxed after all that. Same here. Really hit the spot after that stressful interrogation. I bet. Crap, now I realize I totally forgot to bring a clean set of clothes in here. Guess I'll sneak back to my room in a towel and look for something to wear. Oh crap! Oh crap! It's 12 o'clock. I'm late for my princess classes. I gotta run and find something. Quick! She looks mortified as the prospects of being late. Okay, I hope you find something to wear. Yes. Just wait here for a little while and I'll catch up with you later. Right. She grabs her clothes and rushes out. Being late for class can't be that bad, can it? I wonder what she wants me to wait for. Speaking of which, guess I'll do my best to clean up my own rags up before I get dressed. Aye, button. Cover junk. I click quickly, cover my exposed peen. Billy! You look healthy again. Yes. This armor keeps me safe and sound. My helmet took the brunt of the damage and the smith fixed it right up. That's great to hear. Me and Rolf just got back to replace the door and found Emily panicking on the way to her classes. She was in a hurry but took me aside and said you were here and to keep you company for the day. Phew. She must have found something to wear really quickly right before they arrived. I also brought these for you. New clothes. Hope I got the right sizes. New clothes? For me? You got it, buddy. I thought you might want an outfit to match your new job. Back when you were being questioned, I heard something about you being an assistant now. Congratulations! That means we'll be able to spend a lot of time together. I tried the clothes on and it fits surprisingly well. Wow, Billy. I can't remember the last time I had brand new clothes. Thank you so much. You look dashing. Also, Emily told me you can sleep in her room tonight. What? What's with the blushing expression? You won't be sleeping in the same bed as the princess, silly. Her main room is way up in the tower. Oh. But you should probably wait a few hours till Rolf's done fixing up the door. But I have an idea for what we can do in the meantime. Meet me down by the fountain in a bit. I'll take care of the old clothes. Sure, Billy. He wobbles out the door with my old ragged clothes. I head outside after giving my hair a final rub down. And as you can see, well, I'm back here. I probably have a new shirt on right now because right before this I had already been recording for close to 2 hours. So I got tired, I went to sleep, and now I'm back. And well, this is still the same video. So let's continue being Scythe, the farmer who fucks a pig. Let's go! I find myself in front of the fountain once again. So! We got a little bit of time to spend together, huh? Well, you're in luck. Cause I got this a while back. A gift card to FNF, one book. Okay, that's a weird gift card. It'll let you loan any book you want from the local bookstore. Take it. Put the card in my pocket. The shop's just a few buildings down this road. And I don't remember what kind of voice I did for Billy. But he is a jolly good fella. I follow Billy for a minute. Feathers and Fiction. That's what FNF stands for. Fjädrar och fiktion. We're here. The sign looks just like the card I got. Let's head inside. Yeah, we've seen her, alright. She was out walking her eggs. Welcome to Feathers and Fiction. A tall chicken lady stands behind the desk. She's probably a tiny bit taller than me, with her comb adding several inches to her height. How can I help? Hello again, Victoria. We're looking to loan a book. Exciting. We've just got 2 new releases in. Ooh, I can't wait. I'll go wait in the back while you pick one out, Scythe. Okay. He quickly runs off to one side of the room. Or the rooms, whatever. I don't think I've seen you. I don't think I've seen you here before. You one of Billy's friends? Yep, we're best buds. I met him for the first time earlier today. I guess we're his friends, but we met for the first time today. I met him for the first time earlier today. Oh. Well, my name's Victoria and I run this shop. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm Scythe. Nice to meet you too. Billy used to come here all the time back in the day. Mostly for some sneaky help with his homework. You'll find all sorts of books in here. We also specialize in quilts. Some are plucked directly from my own bum. Well, cluck cluck cluck. Right. She laughed to herself and keeps chatting at a rapid pace. You must be from out of town, or I think I would have seen you around. Come here to take advantage of the recent, you mean hunk popularity? I give her a questioning look. Puck 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 puck! I'm just kidding. But those books are just flying off the shelves. Even got a lady like myself curious enough to read it. These young adult novels are really starting to push the age ratings. I've read some of it before and it seemed pretty raunchy. Yeah, you could definitely say that. Media these days is getting more and more extreme, that's for sure. Well, what do you think? I like a lot of extreme stuff in my books. Yeah, things are getting out of control. I wouldn't say out of control. But I like a lot of... But these are 2 extremes, essentially. Fine. I like a lot of extreme stuff in my books. Oh, not afraid of your boundaries being pushed a little, huh? Then your future will sure be bright when it comes to reading. Oh, right, speaking of which, Billy said you were looking to loan something. Your main hunk is unfortunately out of stock. I looked down at what appears to be a copyright on her desk. Let's not ignore that. This one isn't for sale. I'm still reading it. But we have plenty of the other 2. Flowers and Bees and Hoof. And they're sort of intense too. So right up your alley. What are the books about? The bee one doesn't look like it'd be very intense. Well, don't judge a book by its cover. Clock. The one with the wolf is the cover of your typical horror book. Tense, scary, gruesome. And this B is one of the latest educational sex ed books. We've gotten some complaints from parents about the explicit imagery within, and I'm personally not too sure about the science. Okay, gotcha. But why were we here? I don't remember that at all. Let me go... here, down. I'll take care of your clothes. We're both out the door and all the right clothes. Hey, man. Outside and give me a... Now I found myself a photo of fun together. This is where we started. But what's before that? Got it, buddy. You might want to too much in your job. Back when you were being questioned, I heard something about you being an assistant now. Congratulations, that means we'll be able to spend a lot of time. Well, so changed so much. You'll be dashing on some of this. First to be home tonight. What's with the dashing? But what's my job? Why am I looking for a book? Okay, they didn't actually say anything, just meet me outside. I see. Okay, gotcha. So which one will it be? Ooh, this is a fancy way of doing it. Horror Anthology of Volume 3. Ooh, since it's Volume 3, that might not be a good, but it's an anthology, so you don't have to read them in order. They are separate stories in it. Flowers and Bees sex ed book. But we know sex ed. We know sex already. Let's go with a horror. Horror. Ooh, you're a brave one, aren't you? I blushed and handed her the library card I got from Billy. She gives me a joyful nod and reaches down under her desk to hand me a copy of the book. Happy reading. Thank you. I hurry on over to where Billy went. I picked one out. It was between this one and some educational book. I show him the book. It's supposedly pretty scary. Oh, I tend to stay away from horror, but I also stay away from non-fiction in my spare time. To be honest, I kind of stay away from books in general on my free time. I always end up falling asleep when I lie down to read. You should read it for me. Sure. I'm kinda excited. I don't think I've ever read a newly published book before. Let's open it up. Forward. That's a pretty scary looking wolf. Forward. The war might have ended, but the threat of a wolf attack remains. Yeah. This book is based on one such horrific event. The tragedy of the 3 little pigs. Oh no, I heard about that one. That when I was just a wee piglet. There's a picture of a wolf in here too. Look! I hand him the book. The story hasn't even started yet and I'm already shaking in my armor. What's up with my voices today? He slowly turns the page. Take it back! He hands me the book again. Ooh, very nice. Damn, are wolves really that big? I don't know. Rolf isn't afraid of anything, but when he speaks of the war, he gets this look in his eyes. If they were small, there's no way he'd have gotten scratched up by one. They must be huge. That's true. Okay, here's chapter 1. Once upon a time, there was an old sow with 3 little piglets. When the piglets finally came of age, they took what little money their mother had saved up and went to live on their own. Ooh, how considerate of their mother to save some money for them. The first little pig was very lazy and gluttonous. He didn't work at all and spent all his money on truffles and women. When he realized he was running out of money, he grabbed some straw lying around and built himself a rugged straw hut. Poor guy. I'll make sure to keep myself in check when truffle season comes around. They're so good, so pricey. I actually don't like truffle. I tried it a couple of times because it's one of those ingredients, like seafood. I want to like them, but I don't. Now I'm a vegetarian, so seafood is not a worry in that sense, but I wanted to like crab for the longest time. But I don't like seafood, and I don't like truffles. They're so pricey. The second little pig only partied on the weekends and spent his weekdays doing hard physical labor. He used his wage and skills to build a sturdy wooden house to sleep in. Oh, that's respectable! Perfect balance of work and leisure. The third little pig worked hard all day and night, 7 days a week. After a year of saving, he bought the sturdiest, biggest bricks around and paid his skilled brother to build him a tiny brick fortress, complete with a tiny moat and a tower to survey the area. It could surely withstand the strongest of winds. I like this guy! Safety first, even if it's hard work! I flipped the page. Oh, yeah, smart text. I continue reading. The book spends a lot of time on the pig's relationships and families. I read page after page with no real sign of a wolf. Billy seems completely immersed in the story, rocking back and forth in his chair. I wonder what would happen if we read Sex Education to him. Oh. Tension slowly builds, with howls being heard at night. The following day, a large foul shadow passed by where the 3 little pigs lived. The creature saw the small straw hut, and its large nostrils flared wide to smell the pig sleeping inside. But what could that creature be? He can smell the pig through the walls? It must be a wolf! I hear the sense of smells is impressive, but I didn't know it was that good. His mouth began to water, imagining his sharp teeth digging into flesh. How cruel! So he dug his claw into the door and growled. I make my voice as deep and scary as I can.
Little pig, let me in.
Don't open! But the little pig, while careless with his money, was no fool. So he answered back. No. Not unless you've got truffles to sell. Smart pig! The creature bared his teeth through the newly made scratches in the walls and yelled.
Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house down.
Oh no! The 3 pig brothers lived as neighbors, and the commotion had woken them all up. The strong brother in his wooden house grunted, Stay away from my brother, beast! He was a very confident pig, his physical work making him tough. The third brother in his brick house looked down from his tower and yelled, And you'll never blow this fortress down! Yes! Gang up on him! The large creature chuckled to himself. Suit yourself. I only came here for a midnight snack. But now I'll serve myself a 3-course dinner. I raised my voice. So he huffed, and he puffed. I turned the page. All 3 pigs, okay. Whoa! He blew all 3 of them away at once. And what? There's no text accompanying it. Billy has to see this. Billy, look! No! He turns the page. Ah! That's no fun! No fun at all! He hands it back. He hands it back over to me with tears in his eyes. And tears in my eyes too, actually. And they all suffered greatly before dying. Dude, what the fuck is this story? That's it? What an abrupt ending! That came out of nowhere! I put the book down. I can't believe you took them all out in one big huff and puff. That book was all built up and then it ended with like 2 sentences or something. Made it even scarier. All seemed good in the world and suddenly, wham! All dead. I suppose you're right. The story subverted our expectation for a bigger surprise. I thought it was a really lazy ending. Just bad. Let's not scare Billy too much here. I thought it was a really lazy ending. Just bad. Maybe I was just happy for it to be over so quick. Maybe I was just happy for it to be over so quick. I swear I could hear my own heartbeat echoing in my helmet. Which makes me think they should have bought armor instead of houses. We should get you some. We should get you somebody. That way you'll be safe just like me. I don't think that lifestyle is for me. I just have to protect you then in the case of an attack. The sun's going down, boys, so wrap it up. Oh! Time really flew by, huh? Thanks for reading, buddy. I'll hurry up and get you back to your room. Oh, he turned into Derek. Derek works. It was a pleasure seeing you two today. Yes, it was really nice meeting you. Likewise, Victoria. Come back anytime if you're in the mood for reading or need some information. And have a good night, cuties. Good night. Nighty night! An idiot, Derek. We run through town and quickly get back to Emily's room. At least I don't have to read books like that again. And we're back! Phew, what a long day it's been, huh? Feels like I've known you forever. The sun will go down over the castle walls anytime and then it'll get dark quick. I'm still kinda scared. I'll have nightmares tonight for sure. Guess I'll be safe if I keep my armor on. Sounds like a plan. I better hurry on home. See you tomorrow, buddy! He holds his hand up for a high five. A high five. Our hands clash hard. We make a good team. For sure! Now have a good night, buddy! Night night. Billy runs off. Guess I'll head inside. Oh, hey! I thought I heard something back here, and then I saw Billy bolt out in a hurry. Oh, hey, Lars. He looked surprised for a moment. Wait, I recognize your voice. You're the new guard. Scythe, was it? What the hell is this voice? I thought you were a piggy. I should tell him the truth. I'm not actually a guard. I was just a cover to get in here without angering Rolf. Billy had an order to bring me in, but wanted to be careful not to raise any eyebrows. I see. He looks a little sad. Now I feel like I did a bad job not seeing through the act. And I was looking forward to having someone new to hang out with on breaks. Sorry for lying back then. I'm actually the princess' new personal assistant. As of today. So maybe we'll see each other around even if I'm not a guard. Oh, is that so? Sounds like a plan. And you can always be honest with me. Unless you're doing something illegal, then I'll get you. I'll try to stay out of trouble going forward. Good to hear. I work late shifts here in the building, but it's almost always empty. Other than the baths, maybe. Well, I better get back to patrolling. Don't be a stranger if you need anything. Have a good one, Lars. Lars skips away with a pep in his step, clearly happy we cleared things up. I reach for the door. Who is that and what the hell was that? I hear a feminine giggle echo down the hallways. I follow the sound and end up at the baths. Multiple voices can be heard from one of the rooms. Well, we have to peek. I am curious to see who it is. I sneak up to the keyhole and peek inside. Whoa! Is the right word. A bunch of deers? Deers? Ah, moose. Looks like a big moose man to the left with a deer guy standing right in front of him. And a busty moose lady in the back with a deer girl behind her. Told you. Of course mine's bigger. Now, well, let's not jump to conclusions. Sometimes you have to let things unfold. What? Look here. She pulled the top off. Did you really just... There we go. The deer's a grower. The deer's a grower. My thicker. What do you think, girl? Length or girth? Oh, don't ask me that. The deer girl's clearly very flustered by this whole situation. Both, huh? I could definitely go for both. Oh no. What is that where we're going with this? Oh lord. The two lads seem taken aback by her teasing words. Ah, no. There's the dick's touch, yeah. Whoa. This turn of events sure made the girls excited. Shame about the time. Things were only just getting fun. Guess we'll have to continue another day. I'll be okay with that. I'd be okay with that. This isn't fair. Just humiliating. Next time you girls better show skin first or no deal. Okay, fine. I don't know about that. They start moving out of the water. I better get out of here before I'm noticed. I spend some time finding my way back as the sun sets. Damn, it really got dark quick. I find myself in front of the door again and push it open. So, when me and Emily? I don't remember. Had sex the first time. She threw her something out the window, her brooch, or whatever it's called. I wonder if we can find that later on. It's been a crazy day. I'm so tired. I feel a cold breeze from the open window and approach it. Whoa. I'm high enough to see past the outer walls. The sky is so clear tonight. Wait. That lone tree on the hill is the one I always take my breaks under. Not even a full day ago I was down there stacking on a rock. And this city was a complete mystery to me. Thinking back on it, I feel silly being so wary of Billy. He really is harmless. I never thought I'd befriend the city guard, or meet the princess herself. And I definitely didn't think I'd get to see her like I have today. To think that all these years me and Emily have been looking toward each other without knowing. Really, is this supposed to be a love story between a human and a pig? Not just a sexy story, but a love story? I wonder where she is now. My eyelids feel so heavy. I think I'll go lie down. I close the window and crawl in under the bed sheets. The pillow is soft and smells nice. My thoughts slowly clear as I fall asleep. Ooh. New day. This ends the first 2 chapters of My Pig Princess. You can play Chapter 3, 4, and 5 over on my Patreon right now for $3. www.patreon.com/cyancapsule. Supporting also grants you access to art before it goes into the game, and for $6 you get access to my behind-the-scenes sketches and PSDs. Thank you for reading and playing. End. Returning you to the main menu next. Gee, thanks. Yeah. Okay, so I only had 30 minutes left of that before that was over. But that was short and sweet, but as I said, this is just the first 2 chapters of, did it say 6? 6 chapters, I think. And so, yeah. This was quite an experience. It was a silly comedy, for sure. And you can't affect anything. You will always end up here. It's a story, first and foremost. A visual novel in its essence, and not so much choose your own adventure. I liked it. Our art is absolutely amazing. I do follow Cyan Capsule on Twitter already, because his art style is great. And yeah, that's really all I had to say about it. Did you guys enjoy this? Do you not like furries? Do you enjoy furries? Or is this just something that is for me? As I said in the beginning also, I did this because today is, well, the day of the day of posting this is the national holiday of Sweden, 6th of June. And this game is a Swedish game by a Swedish furry artist. So that's why I wanted to share it with you guys. If you liked it, let me know of other small silly games that I can play. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Remember, just because you're not the main character doesn't mean you're not important. Goodbye, everyone.